Need to check by Zinchenko. Found a way out towards Dalot, who slung it towards Eriksen.
Well, that's what he does. He draws players to him. It was two round Antony, he just lays it back. Dalot, brilliant ball. Watch far post. Just watch Eriksen and watch the time and space he's in. He stands still and he waits for the ball. He doesn't run onto it, he just waits for it to come to him. And that just enables him to get the technique right. Look, he's waiting. It's just inches wide.
Ødegaard hurriedly on with it. Came to Xhaka, and Saliba has lifted it high.
Well, watch the disappointment, because that is a huge chance. Maybe fall to some other player, but look at the position he's in. Penalty spot. Got to hit the target, he knows it.
When you ponder that wondrous finish he came up with at Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago from similar range. And that's it. Eriksen, no time to ponder. Ødegaard challenged. Saka's on his way. Martinelli's on his way. It is Gabriel Martinelli. It's 1-0 Arsenal. In the face of the Stretford end, Old Trafford. What an accomplished finish. Big goal, big game. And it's got under United's skin.
Well, they're asking for a foul on Eriksen. We talked about giving him time and space. They didn't. This is what they're asking for, a foul here. There's a little bit of a push. Is that enough to send him down? VAR will have a look at it, no doubt. Time and space, no. Ødegaard just pinches the ball off him. Doesn't get an awful lot on it, but then once Martinez is away, you're not going to catch him.
Upper body contact and then a flick heel to heel. Those are the two separate issues which add up to one singular moment of disappointment for Martin Ødegaard, for Gabriel Martinelli and for Arsenal. And we're back where we started. Arsenal didn't quite dovetail with the run, but they made it work. And Saka's onto it again. He went over under challenge from Martinez. There's next to nothing by way of appeal, and Manchester United now are on their way with Sancho. There might be more than an appeal here. Saliba committed himself and is the recipient of the game's first yellow card.
Yeah, sometimes as a defender you make a decision early, and he made his early. I'm going to go for this. And he was never ever going to get there. We can see this because we're high up. We could have seen that from our vantage point here, that he's never going to get there. Misses the... wasn't a foul, puts his foot in. Martinez pulls his foot out. He's expecting a bit of contact, just loses his balance on the ball.
Saliba, class. Ødegaard, Jesus, beyond McTominay. White, Saka, Ødegaard. Martinelli! Terrific stop there. And Malacia got rid and the whistle went because Martinez is down.
Brilliant controlling football by Arsenal. Kept the ball in the last third. Didn't panic, took their time. And just caught one. Martinez and attempted overhead kick from Jesus, but far post. Martinelli sneaks in. Fernandes asleep. Good save from De Gea. It's one he should make. But then the overhead kick, it just sneaks behind Fernandes. Not his forte to be picking up at the far post. Martinelli knew that. Doesn't go too early because then you can just catch him out the corner of his eye. He just waits behind. Can't see him.
Eriksen, Fernandes, out of shade into sunshine. Away from Gabriel. Here's Sancho. Rolled up for Marcus Rashford. One more here for Antony!
Gabriel comes out of position and that leaves him short. And Rashford knows, as soon as Zinchenko goes narrow, the ball is to just slip outside and let him run onto it. And Antony waits, doesn't go offside. Well played, Marcus Rashford. Closing players can't get a touch on the ball, and he just slips it into the path. And once he gets in there, the cool head. It's a brilliant finish.
Well, Jesus escaped Martinez, and Jesus set it for Ødegaard, who looked to finesse it in at the back post, and it didn't work out. Martinelli reloads. It's a very good take from Saka. Bukayo Saka flashes it across the face.
He's caught one after the event. I think the challenge came in after the shot got away. Really good passage of play that was. He brings it down, there's a little twist, and then as he gets the shot away, something comes in, it just catches it. Malacia slides in.
Back in Europe this week, Arsenal, after a year away. But half an hour's business to do first, and Jesus is through, and Saka scores! And Arsenal have parity!
Well, Jesus has been a thorn, he really has. He hasn't had not a clean ball. They give the ball away in midfield, and it's not clean ball, he's challenging, and that challenge just pops the ball up for Saka. Right on his left foot, he doesn't have to do anything apart from just get it on target. Ødegaard, great little ball down the line, straight down the middle of the pitch, and the challenge has to come in. Jesus might not get the ball, but the ball just falls. Dalot it is who gets his foot on it to clear it. And Saka, the pressure, the amount of men forward. And as you said, we're stuck again at one each.
Lokonga. Eriksen. Bruno Fernandes, beautiful ball. Marcus Rashford's onto it, and Rashford scores!
Eriksen on the ball, brilliant ball to Fernandes, ball to Rashford, exactly the same, he's onside. And when he gets in this position, probably, I've been critical in the past of his 1v1s. Nothing to say about this except job done, 2-1. Gets a little flick over the goalkeeper, but he just calms himself down. The speed he's there, he's away. Just be calm, and he was.
And that is how it feels in the Stretford end, and that is how it feels to be Marcus Rashford again. An apparently renascent talent. 2 goals this season. In that goal, Ramsdale got into trouble. Fred got it back. Fernandes, brilliant block, Ramsdale. He made it his business to atone. Ronaldo, McTominay denied by Gabriel.
Well, you can feel the heat in the stadium now, and you're right, he didn't quite get there, he didn't know what to do with it, he gives a bad ball away, and then he just gambles, but it's a good gamble. Those arms come up. Sometimes goalkeepers are in no man's land. He was a little bit struggling to get to the ball, but the stretch of his arms just there. Fernandes thought he'd scored.
Ronaldo, McTominay. Hauled over Gabriel Jesus, and Paul Tierney was very quickly into his pocket then.
Yeah, quite rightly so. One thing Jesus wasn't doing there was getting away.
Jesus ahead of him. Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, he's saying that was close. De Gea, the way he just walked across his goal would suggest it wasn't that close. We're going to see now, this is perfect angle. It wasn't that close. The goalkeeper knew best.
Fernandes, no flag. Christian Eriksen homing in on goal and finding Rashford! Face to face with a buoyant Stretford end.
Oh, look how high they are. They don't drop off, they don't see the danger. The run comes from midfield. Ben White playing him onside. He's nearly in his own half. Once he's away, he has one look there. Rashford, you're getting this. Just be patient, stay behind me. He did. The ball from Eriksen, as you would expect, on a plate. And you feel there's no way back from here. 15 minutes to go. A few heads went down then. From Arsenal point of view, I just had a little look round. 3 changes, still trying to get to the pace of the game and understand the new formation. What you don't do is stand on your halfway line. You need to still keep that defensive shape. You're still in the game, it's 2-1.
Casemiro lost the ball. Gabriel Jesus is onto it. Trodden upon, and Arsenal have a free kick, and Harry Maguire no sooner on than booked.
Xhaka fancies this one, he picked the ball up immediately. Fighting for it with Vieira.
Eriksen had no obvious out, Fred came and helped him out. Saka arrived late on Malacia, and it's going to be booked.
He's had a good game, Malacia. I have to say, he's been tested. He stuck to his job. He looked like he was on his last legs running down to that corner flag then. He looks like he's struggling a little bit with cramp, but he was late. Quite rightly a booking. The ball's gone, and then the tackle comes in.
Xhaka. Vieira. And that is more or less that. Manchester United motoring, going places, seemingly ready to be big-time players again. A part of it, in the right part of the table. Mikel Arteta faces up to defeat for the first time this season. All good things must come to an end. Arsenal's run has been very good, but it is terminated. And whilst they still look down from the top of the Premier League table, they look at a Manchester United team which is wreathed in smiles from the new boy.